Hello everyone, it's me Nikki from Nikki's Makeup. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time checking out my channel. I'm so happy to have you all here with me. In case you are new, you're watching Nikki's Makeup, and I hope that you will consider sticking around if you're into everything beauty. For today's makeup look, I'm going to be doing a shimmery neutral eye look, which is a really simple look that any of you can do, any age, whether you have hooded eyes or you do not. I've already done the majority of my makeup with just a few extra things I need to do. But let's go ahead and start off with the eyes. I'm going to quickly grab the brush I need, which I have right here. I am going to be using the Luxie 209 large shader brush. Now, I will just throw out there for some of you who are new, I'm not a makeup artist. I am self-taught, so I'm not perfect. I definitely don't know what brush goes to what. I know a few of the brushes, but not all, so I will definitely be using the wrong brush in my looks. I just previously did a pink eye look, so I'm just using the brushes that are clean that I have left that are clean. So let's go ahead. I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Stonewashed palette. I do have an extra palette if I need it, and that would be the True Delicious Lucky Glow. I'm going to try not to use this unless I really have to. I've already done eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to stick a little bit of tape on the side just to kind of help shape the look. I am kind of just sticking that on the back of my hand. I know that not all of you are fans of tape, and I've had a few comments, but I really like to use the tape. It really helps me. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just going to put that there. And let's get started. Just going to move my hair back. So I know you've all seen this palette probably 1,000 times. But this is such a fun palette to use. I'm definitely going to be using that shimmery shade. It's really pretty. That one is called Chiffon Sparkle Eyeshadow. Chiffon. It's a really nice name. I think what I'm going to do, I'm kind of just watching. I don't know if anybody else does this. Kind of just watch the shadow on the back of your hand just to kind of get an idea. I am going to go in with this darker look on the outer corner here, and that shadow is called, right here, this one is called Espresso. So let's go ahead and just dive into it. And like I mentioned, I know I'm using the wrong brush. I should be using maybe like a small shader brush, but that one is currently dirty. I need to wash my brushes. I feel like I'm washing my brushes twice a week lately. And I think that's just because I'm doing 2 looks in one day. And I'm just tapping this on. I should be kind of shaking that out a little bit to not get any fallout. But so far, I'm not really getting a lot of fallout. I just want to kind of blend that out. Just give me one moment. I'm going to see if I can find another brush that will be a little bit better if I have clean. So I'm going to see if I have it. Alright, I really don't have many choices for brushes right now because I did just use the majority of them. So I'm kind of stuck using this large shader brush. We're just gonna make it work. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this espresso shade on the other eye. I'm trying not to do that. Like I said, I'm not perfect. Just to want to try to blend that out a little bit inside here. I think it's time to get a few more brushes. I think I need another set of brushes. That way I don't have to, like I have a backup. I need a backup pair. I'm sure you all have backup pairs. I need. Right now I have 3 sets of brushes. But I need another set. I'm gonna have to go look at Target or at Sephora's. I'm gonna look. I don't know which ones to really get. I like these. Like I said, these are the Luxie brushes. I have the Real Techniques, but I haven't tried anything else. I'm just gonna pause for a moment and just kind of blend this out really quickly off camera. Okay, we're just gonna blend this on camera because I need to practice. I will admit, I am not the greatest at blending. I am still working on perfecting the blending of the eyeshadow shades. But I do want to really kind of blend that out really well. I'm going to blend a little bit more on this eye. I always feel like my left eye always turns out really well, better than the right. I don't know why that is. Do you guys have like one eye that just, like the look just turns out better? Okay, what I want to do, I'm just going to rub this off on my towel here that I have on my lap. And I want to dip into the shade here. And that shade is called Malted. So let's see if we can pick some up. This is what it looks like swatched. So we're going to pick up some of that. And I'm just going to kind of just put it on top. Because here I want to do a shimmer. I'm really liking it. It's just like kind of looking like more like a smoky shimmery look. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna stop right now. I'm gonna go blend this off and grab the next product that I need for the shimmer. I'm not sure if this is gonna pick up as well. I may need to also wet my brush, but let me go see what I need and I'll be right back. Okay. I'm going to try to use this shimmery shade in the Bobbi Brown palette. Again, this shade is called Chiffon. I didn't wet the brush. We are using a Real Techniques brush. I've had this for so long that the writing has worn off, but it's not really well, I don't know if it's really considered a pencil brush, but this is what the brush looks like. Like I said, I don't know my brushes very well, so I don't know what the name of this brush is. I am going to dip into that nice, beautiful shimmery shade. I'm wondering if I need to actually dip into one of my other palettes for the shimmer. I really do think I need to wet this. Let me go wet it and see if that's going to help. Because I did go a little overboard with this shade because it's so stunning and I really like it. So I did go a little overboard. Let me just see if I can wet this quickly and I'll be right back. I just took out the Revolution. This is the Forever Dynamic Eternal palette because there is a really stunning shimmery shade right there. I'm going to try to work with both this one and the one that's in the Bobbi Brown to see if I can pick up some shimmer, because I did go a little crazy with this espresso shade because I like it so much. I just kind of went a little overboard. This is how it's looking right now. I'm using both the Revolution Forever Dynamic palette and the Bobbi Brown Stonewashed, both shimmery shades, because I feel like they're picking up a little bit better. So this is how it's looking. I do need to blend a little bit more here, which I will be doing. So I'm just going to pick up more of this shade here from the Revolution. There's a lot of kickback there. That's okay. I'm just seeing what I can do here. I'm going to try to pick up some more of that shadow there. See how stunning that is? It's really pretty. However, I do really need to blend this out. One day I will get really, really good about blending. So I'm going to go back into the Bobbi Brown Stonewashed and pick up some of that. We're getting kick out from that palette now too. Alright, give me 1 minute. I just want to work with this a little bit more and I'll be right back. So I am dipping into now for my eyeliner. I'm still using the Bobbi Brown Stonewashed. This is how the eye look is looking so far. I am kind of blending this out a little bit more. And I feel like the shimmery shade is kind of fading really quickly, so I am going to go with the other brush and really kind of touch that up. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm just using this shade here, Espresso, for under my eyes. And then we're going to do a little shimmer in the corner here. And let me just take this off and we'll fix it up. I like what the tape does for the shaping of the eye look here. I'm just going to fix that up and I'll be right back. So this is how the eye looks turning out. I really like it. I'm just going to put a little bit of shimmer in the corner here, and I think the eye look, it's done. There's not much more I can do. And what I'm going to do is just get I think I'm going to use this brush, but I'm going to wet it really quickly to get that little shimmer right here in the corner, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did wet the brush, and very carefully, you need to be very, very careful you don't poke yourself in the eye. Just going to pick up some more. You don't want to get this in your eye either. Okay, off camera, I'm just going to do a little mascara because we are running almost 12 minutes. So I was trying to keep this 10 minutes. I'll be right back. So here is the finished look. I just did the last little bits off camera. This is the eye look. I really like the way it turned out. I really tried to work a little bit harder on blending that espresso shade. I like it a lot. So I only use this palette here, the Bobbi Brown Stonewashed, and for the shimmer, for one of these shimmers, I did use the Revolution Forever Dynamic Eternal palette. And yeah, so this is my makeup look. I really like the way it turned out, like I mentioned. If you enjoyed watching this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, just go ahead and smash that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot, and it's an easy way to support my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, whatever time it is by you. This video will be going up on Wednesday, and I will be starting to share some photos. Until then, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, everyone.